What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Week 6 NFL Pick Ems is back. Same trio once again. It is the opposite Oreo with me, Dontea, and Jordan today.
No Matt.
No Matt.
Whoa.
Surprise.
Shocker. He's never here.
And he ain't watching this. I'll tell you that. He ain't watching this shit.
Don't text back. Hey, can you guys vote underneath this post that, like, if you think we should still have Matt on the podcast, like, or a part of the whole I Know Ball network, like, underneath this YouTube video when you watch it, just put yes or no.
Oh, no, actually, no. This is what, if you want him gone.
Make the poll.
No, this is what
If you want him gone.
I want you in the comments to just say, Matt needs to give it up, or something like that in the comments. I just need you to say something like that. Even if you want him to stay, I want you to put that in there just so he sees it all and we can send it to him and fuck with him. That's all I want. That's all I want.
And we need you guys to do us one favor, okay? We know you guys are going to view this. Just do what we're asking you to do, please. So we can really see how much you guys support us. Because when there's 4 comments, we're going to know you guys don't mess with us, and I'm blocking all of you.
Yeah, and all 4 of them are my YouTube accounts. So, just kidding. We'll move on to the leaderboards of everyone in the Run Your Poll. Once again, in the lead, but now tied in the lead, is Jay and Nil Chance. So both have 49 and 29 as their record. Jordan, you're 1 game behind them. Right there. Yeah. I'm 3 games behind. Here's the leaderboard right now of the weekly standings. And shout out Nico. I think he quit playing. He's the one dude that quit playing. Shout out Nico. Proud of you. It's been about like 3 weeks. So week 5, first place, Dontea. Congratulations. You win your first week. Dontea.
Only took 5 of them, but I'm here.
You went 8
Only
and 6.
Took 3 years and 5 weeks. Let's go.
8 and 6.
You went 8 and 6.
6 and 8.
Tied for second. Me and Jordan 7 and 7. Shout out to us. And
Matt,
then
I'm going to get 4.
5 and 9.
Oh, I'm leaving that loser in the dust.
God.
That leaves to the total rankings. Jordan still in first, 48 and 30. Me 46 and 32. And Dontea, you're third, 43 and 35.
Matt a couple games back, baby.
Matt is 1 game behind you, 42 and 36.
Has Matt come in last every time?
He might have. I haven't. I know that.
I think he has.
Jordan has gotten twice. You won, and then I don't know what you got in the first year.
Twice by 1 point each year.
Twice. Dontea, you might have lost the first year. I don't remember. I think you did, to be honest.
Came in last?
I think so.
Probably, but I won, so it don't matter. I just
it washes it. So we'll move on to the first game as this yadded up man flexes in the screen. San Francisco 49ers. They're going to play the Seattle Seahawks Thursday night at Seattle. The line 49.5, and Seattle is favorited, or actually I lied. 49ers favored at 3.5. I'm going to lead with Matt. Matt chose the 49ers, and I'm going to... Who did it first last week? Do we remember?
No.
It was one of you two. It was one of you two. I'll go...
I think it was you, Jordan, because I said I was going to copy you so I didn't lose. Right?
I don't remember.
I'll go this week.
Go.
I can see this going either way. San Fran blew a 10-point lead to the freaking Cardinals, and Seattle lost to the Giants. So both not very good showings last week. Seattle has some injuries, so I'm going to go the 49ers here.
Yeah, I like the 49ers in a bounce back week. So, and by the way, Derrick, you'll be proud. I am doing my Run Your Poll right now. That's how I'm going to just do it from now on.
That's a great idea.
I love you for that.
Right now
and I know it's not in the right order on the people that are watching. If you fill it out while you're doing it, it's not in the right order in which we talk about it, because I take it from ESPN's schedule, because it has like the live odds, the time, and everywhere, where it's at and all that. So it does suck that it's not in order, but that's how I'm able to give you guys all these stats when I'm talking about it.
Maybe you should put it in order. That'd be kind of cool, huh?
Oh, I'll do more. I got you. Don't worry.
I have San Fran as well, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do more.
So we'll move on. Next game. Jacksonville is supposed to be going to Chicago. Chicago's considered home, but actually, it's in London. And
That's a home game for Jacksonville.
Who's the London team? That's Jacksonville. So realistically, a home game for Jacksonville. Chicago is favored at -2.5. Matt did take Jacksonville here, and so am I. I'm going to take the underdog. Jaquan Brisker is going to be out for the Chicago Bears. It's a big defensive player out for them. And Jacksonville just had a barn burner against the Colts. I think they win back-to-back here.
Yeah, I couldn't disagree with you more. Let me get the Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, I think
Williams in his first game and on different soil in a different country. Dub.
I think Jacksonville, every team for the most part has to win a game, but I think that YSU would beat the Jaguars, so give me Chicago.
All right. Okay. I mean, they beat the Colts. The Colts beat the Steelers, so YSU would beat Pittsburgh?
No, not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's
not how that shit works.
I mean, you were talking about a couple weeks ago. That's how it worked.
That is not how that works.
Maybe a little sarcasm when you were talking about it, but I brought it back around.
We beat the Chiefs in regular season, and they lost to them, so we won the Super Bowl technically.
Basically,
that's
Arizona Cardinals at Green Bay. Green Bay is favored at -5. Matt took Arizona here. I'm going to go Green Bay. I'm going to disagree with him on this one.
This is a tough one for me. Arizona's coming off a big emotional win. Give me Green Bay. I'm not even going to make it difficult. Give me Green Bay.
Can you elaborate on what you mean by an emotional win?
I mean, they were down 10. It's a division rival. It's a big game. It's like one of those emotional wins. They came back like last minute and won.
Tyler had a great game too.
I just didn't know what you meant by that, to be honest. But I'm going Arizona.
Oh, okay. I can see it going that way as well. We'll move on.
He likes it.
Colts, Tennessee Titans. The Titans are favored here, -2.5, and they're coming off of
who's playing?
Will Levis.
Okay, who's playing for the Colts?
I assume Joe. They were talking about it that Anthony Richardson is still not practicing, so it's just an assumption that Joe still will play. And Joe did ball out last week, even though they did lose. I'm gonna go Indy, the Colts here. So did Matt.
Yeah, I'm taking the Colts as well. Give me Joe Flacco. Wish he was my quarterback.
Yeah, give me Jamar Flaxen.
He was Jamar Flaxen.
Did you see his run?
Yeah, he had the longest run of his career. Matt Ryan's longest run of his career was in a Colts uniform. So was Joe Flacco's.
That's crazy.
Uniform just turns you into a black quarterback. What?
Do we know if Peyton, I assume, might have had his longest run as a Colt because he was younger, but I don't know.
I would assume so. That cat couldn't move on the Broncos.
No. We'll move on.
Oh, I can look at that.
I'm just assuming Eagles. Big Dick Nick. Houston Texans at the New England Patriots. Houston favored at -7, and I'm going to go Houston, so did Matt.
Yeah, I'm not going to overcomplicate this one. Give me Houston.
Yep, and so is Jordan.
Next game, Tampa Bay at the New Orleans Saints. Tampa is favored at -3.5 as the away team, and their defense struggling a little bit without Antoine Winfield, because Kirk just threw 506 on him, and Baker had a really good game, great game, you could say. New Orleans, I think they're just trying to bounce back and try to replicate what they had in week 1 and week 2 and haven't been able to. I'm going to go Tampa here.
I was going to say I would slam that Tampa line if I'm betting if I'm betting spreads. Derrick Carr got ruled out already, didn't he?
Or the Rattler will play this game.
The Rattlesnake.
Oh, is he going to start? I thought they were going to start somebody else.
Rattler's going to start.
He might come out and ball out.
He did look good in the preseason when he did play.
And they said they liked what they looked. They liked what they saw out of him through practices and everything all season.
Mm.
Can you just come
again? I'm going to recant that
weird
statement about slamming Tampa Bay.
Matt did take Tampa, by the way. I forgot to say that.
Give me the Saints.
Ooh. Back-to-back Saints picks for Dontea.
Yeah, give me the Buccaneers. That one seems pretty easy to me.
This one I think is also easy. We got Cleveland at Philadelphia.
Give me Philly.
Philly's favorite minus.
I'm just kidding.
Philly's favorite minus 9.5. So the biggest line, over under 42.5. So you're just kind of betting on how many points Philly's going to score in that game.
It should be 36.5. The spread.
Yeah, don't even want to talk about the Browns. We talked about the Browns too much this week already. Give me Philly. Matt also went Philly.
I'm gonna turn to Jordan. You remember year 1 or year 2 we picked against the Broncos every week. It's my strategy now with Cleveland.
Hey, you jumped on the bandwagon a little late with me. I did it a week ago. I said since they lost to the Giants or the Raiders, it was the Raiders. I'm picking against them, and I did.
And they're gonna win this week. Watch, just because I said that.
I hope, but I doubt. Jordan, you chose Philly, I assume.
Philly, yep.
Yeah.
Next, Washington Commanders at Baltimore. This is going to be a good game. We've seen this rookie ball out. The line is minus 6.5 for Baltimore here on Wednesday night. So that's a pretty big line against a 3-1 Commanders team that's probably the best in their division. And their division isn't easy. This one is tough. Matt did take Washington here. You know he loves Jaden over there. Jaden's a baller, so I'm not surprised if they do come out and win. I'm just gonna go Baltimore. They've been on a little hot streak, finding their groove.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Baltimore just because I saw what Cleveland's defense did to Jaden Daniels at the beginning of the game before they were on the field a whole bunch. And Baltimore's offense can actually score points somehow. So I don't think it's going to go the same way as the Cleveland game. Give me Baltimore.
Yeah, but Baltimore's defense can't cover me, you, and Derrick.
Neither can Cleveland's, apparently.
Shout out Nate Wiggins, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
So I'm going to go with the Commanders.
Ooh. Not a bad. I think if the Browns even had like a top 20 offense, they might have beat the Commanders because their defense put them in a lot of great positions, but the Browns just can't do shit on offense.
Thanks.
We'll move on. The Los Angeles Chargers at the Denver Broncos. Denver is not favorited. The Chargers are favorited -3. Denver
is on a 3-game win streak.
With their defense balling out. The Great White Hope, Riley Moss, getting his first interception. Shout out to him. Putting us on the map, brother. I love it.
You mean brother? It's like
all right, okay. I'm gonna go. Dude, this one. No, I'm not. This one is a little tough. I can see this going either way as well. Over under is 35.5, which is the lowest of the week, which, as expected. Give me the Chargers. Matt took the Chargers as well.
Yeah, I think Denver's win streak comes to an end. I also took the Chargers. See
the fucking Broncos.
No way.
Yeah. It's the opposite now. He's going to choose the Broncos until they lose.
Big Bo next guy.
Not choosing them until they lose. I do think that the Chargers. There's a lot of question marks with the Chargers, man. They didn't look great. Neither did the Broncos, but the Broncos are hot right now. Chargers are coming off a bye, but
J.K. Dobbins about to run for $200.
Yeah, we'll see. We got Denver. At least when we played them, the Broncos' run defense was ranked, I believe, in the top 10.
So that, and J.K. really didn't do shit against you guys when they played Pittsburgh. So, then we'll move actually to Pittsburgh. They're going to go to Las Vegas against the Raiders. Raiders are not favorited. Steelers are favorited -3. This is the under-over is at 36.5, so 1 point higher than the Chargers and Denver game.
Not the lowest over-under this week. Let's go.
Not the lowest by 1 point. It might change come to game day, but Wednesday night it is not the lowest. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh here. I think Pittsburgh has a better defense. They're gonna start Aiden O'Connell, I believe, for the Raiders.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Are they benching Gardner?
Yes.
Yep.
So I think the Raiders are in shambles basically. I think that -3 is probably something that you can you can put a lot of money on. I mean, Chris Boswell can go out there and kick 60-yard field goals and beat the Raiders. So they did it to the Falcons.
You know what he can't do, Derrick?
Run a fake because he got lit up a couple years ago.
No, you remember on primetime football, my bet, when me and you were watching the game.
Well, that's the team's fault, not his fault.
Over under 1.5 field goals seemed like a fucking layup.
That was the Steelers' fault. They could have drive down and went in overtime, and they didn't.
That's a terrible bet on a rainy night.
That's the thing. He didn't even attempt them.
Yeah.
I can see if he missed them because of the rain. You would think,
they don't want him going out there slipping and falling.
They didn't even get into the red zone. They either scored or didn't get there.
Yeah.
They stalled out of midfield every time.
Yeah, shout out Justin Fields.
Give me the shitty Steelers.
Just
give me the number one in the AFC North Steelers.
Oh God!
I don't think they're number one anymore because I think
still are. On ESPN, we are still considered the number one.
No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. A made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened.
That makes no sense. The Ravens won a division game. You guys have yet to play a division game.
Yeah, you guys are too.
Yeah. Because the Ravens beat the Bengals division game. That's higher on the totem pole when it comes to playoffs and everything like that in the rankings. Unless you're just looking at power rankings or something like that. But in standings, it should be the Ravens. Should be when it comes to playoff projections. But as you're looking that up, I'll introduce this one. The Lions at Dallas. Detroit is favored at -3 here. And Detroit, got to go with you. They're probably one of the best teams in the NFL, and Matt has the same sentiment as me. He's going to go the Lions.
Yeah, let me stick with them. Oh.
You getting Dallas?
Nah. They're coming for revenge, and I'm going to go for it on 4th down 4 times in the red zone.
Hopefully not.
Let me get Dallas. I mean, Detroit, sorry.
Log in Dallas.
Chill.
I'm going with Detroit.
Makes sense. I mean, I think a lot of people should. -3 is a little low, I think, in my opinion, but I mean, whatever. Then we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers. Atlanta favored at -6. Matt chose Atlanta, and I'm going to stick with it. Carolina's still a terrible team. Andy Dalton had one really good game that got him a win. Give me Kirko.
Let me get Kirko Chang's big 500.
Yeah. Get him that Coles Cash chain on after the game. Big Kirko. That's who I'm going with.
Then move on. Cincinnati, New York Jets. Brand new coach for the Jets.
No. Wrong New York team, brother.
Oh, my bad. New York. Yeah. Well, the way I'm looking at it just says New York and New York back to back. So thank you. New York Giants. They're going to play. Cincinnati is favored at -3.5. Giants they're a very surprising team this year. I think they only lost to Dallas by 5-ish points. And they beat a couple of decent teams and played a couple of teams close as well. I hope Cincinnati loses, but I think they're one of the highest scoring offenses in the league, and Joe Burrow's statistically a top 5 quarterback, but when it comes to stats, but it's probably because he's playing behind most of those games. With that, give me the Bengals. Matt went the Giants.
I knew he was going to do that. It's why you last.
I mean, maybe.
I'm going with the Bengals, bro.
I feel like this game is a lot harder to pick than you guys are making it seem.
It is.
Dude, I said the Giants have played teams very well this year. They almost beat the Cowboys and they beat other good teams. I could see the Giants winning. I'm just assuming the Bengals are going to get better and better week over week.
I'm going to pick the Bengals, but I expect a shootout in this game. I think it's going to be high scoring. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about shootout. I think it'll be close halftime. I don't think the Giants offense can continue to put up a lot of points.
You don't think they'll hang around?
I don't know.
Well,
I think in the beginning they could, but
I think it depends if Mike Hilton's playing too. He really, I mean, you could feel watching the Ravens game that he wasn't there. Their secondary was depleted in that game. I'm pretty sure they were missing 2 corners, not even just Mike Hilton.
Yeah, so I mean, that will be the Sunday night game, by the way. So two shitty teams record-wise, but it should be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll move Monday. Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. Shout out Jordan for making me getting this right. And Buffalo is favored at -2.5. Now, do the Jets come out swinging? New coach, new energy, new team, new look, dogs. Nathaniel Hackett got fired and then rehired, basically, or demoted, then remoted again as OC. Give me Bills.
Promoted, not remoted. But yeah, give me Bills too.
What is it? I don't know the words. Please teach me grammar.
Promoted. You said remoted.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, brother.
I knew what you meant, though.
Did he get demoted? Because I know they said that
he was going to, I think.
Salah was going to fire him, but then Salah got fired first.
Yeah, so I heard, I mean, there were so many mixed reports. I heard that he was going to demote him and make someone else an OC. I didn't think that he was going to completely fire him from the team, is what I believe. I could be wrong. Someone in the comments let us know which exactly it was.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm taking the Bills.
Matt as well took the Bills here. And hey, I think we had a little couple different games. I know, shout out Jordan, he took Denver. I kind of wanted Denver. That could go either way. A lot of close games. Cheapest ticket, we can go to Charlotte, North Carolina and watch Atlanta and the Panthers for $28.
I'd be fired to see Kirk.
On mine, it says 20.
It might have even got less.
Those are tickets for on top of the stadium.
Not even just because Pittsburgh's playing there. Obviously, the Raiders Stadium is the most expensive in the league to go visit. $266 a ticket to go to that game.
That's still not bad.
And $265 to go to Washington, Baltimore. And that's the cheapest ticket in the stadium that's for sale.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
I mean, a $266 ticket for the cheapest ticket in the stadium is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, tickets as low as
Aiden O'Connell. Yeah.
Yeah, I would never buy nosebleeds for over 50. There's no point. You might as well just spend that money on beer, food, and watch the game from home.
You're there for the atmosphere. You're there for the vibes. The stadium pulse.
In an arena, I don't know about a stadium.
Can we talk really quick also about how there is no Florida team playing at home this week? Almost like the NFL knew there might be a hurricane or something.
The script.
It's in the script.
Dolphins are on bye. Tampa Bay is in New Orleans. And Jacksonville is in Chicago, a.k.a. London. So,
damn.
The script.
The NFL knew the hurricane was coming, brother.
No. Guys, keep a lookout. New merch dropping soon. We might just got a shipment in for ourselves to kind of test them, see what we like, what we don't like. So keep a little eye out on some merch coming soon to a shop near you. It's actually all virtual, so it's not going to be in person. Till next time, thank you for watching.
Any NFL Pro Shop.
But we're not that big yet. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you fudging later.